Hey guys, today I'd like to talk about DLC that I'd like to see for Smash Bros. Now first I want to start with the characters I want to return from other games. I'll just run through these first three real quick. 6, 5, and 4 are Pichu, Squirtle, and Ivysaur. I just needed to come up with 6 of them, and there's not that many characters that have been cut over a long period of time. And I just didn't want to put Snake or Wolf on here because I didn't really like either of those characters. So, now those 3 are out of the way, let's get to the 3 that I actually want to see come back. My number 3 is Roy. Now, I know it'd be another Fire Emblem character, and we already have 4 of them? Yeah, 4. So, it'd just be giving another franchise more than they need, and whatever, but lots of people liked Roy back in Melee, and they were his main, or he was their main, and people want him, and there was that whole leak thing, and yeah. So, that's why I put Roy on my list. Well, higher up on my list. Alright, next one. My number 2 is Ice Climbers or Ice Climber. Now, if the 3DS really can't handle both of them at the same time, I'd rather just have one Ice Climber back, and then Nana can have 4 alternate costumes, and then Popo can have 4 alternate costumes, like the Wii Fit Trainer or Villager. Yeah, like that. Now, for the next game, if there is another Smash Bros., I would want them one character again, hopefully. I hope this doesn't set a precedent, or they just put the Ice Climbers in the Wii U version, which would make people upset if they only have the 3DS version, but oh well. Maybe it could be free on the Wii U version. Anyway, let's move on to my number 1 for returning characters. So, my number 1 is Young Link. Now, I've said for a while that Young Link would be really awesome in Smash Bros. Again because of Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time, and I don't know why they didn't give him all the moves in those games in the Melee. Like, his B's could be the mask, and his final smash could be the moon, and he could shoot like the Deku Nuts, and he could use the Deku Stick, and I don't understand how they just gave him Link's moves, basically, right? I don't know, I haven't played with Young Link in a really long time, but I know he wasn't anything like I'm describing, where it's just like moon, mask, dead, boom. I may have a problem. Anyway, let's move on to the third-party characters that I want. Well, okay, hi guys. I started recording this and then got really busy with exams and everything else, so now I'm going to actually finish it before the 14th, which is when the DLC comes out for, or Lucas comes out. So, let's continue with my number 6 third party, Ryu. Now, there was a leak about Ryu and Roy, and they found Ryu, or Street Fighter music, in the game when they were going through the files and stuff. Now, I'm just like, okay, Ryu would be cool. It's just he might have the same problem as Snake, where he fits in more than Snake, obviously, but he might have the same problem, maybe. I mean, he's more colorful than Snake, and he wouldn't just be Explosions, the character, so, yeah. Okay, number 5, Q*bert. Q*bert is in the same category as Mario, Pac-Man, and everything else. He's iconic enough. Which, I mean, Ryu is sort of iconic, but not as iconic as, Q*bert. He was in Wreck-It Ralph, so some people of this generation know him, and he's just adorable. Number 4, third party, Bomberman. I haven't played a lot of Bomberman, but I can't imagine that it'd be that hard to put him in the game. And a lot of people have wanted him, and why not? Number 3, Frogger. I can't think of a moveset for Frogger, but I do like the idea of Frogger in Smash Bros. He's as iconic as Mega Man. People know who Frogger is, so I don't understand why he wouldn't be in there. My number 2 is 2 characters because I couldn't pick which one was better. My number 2 is Spyro and Crash. Now, they didn't include these characters in PlayStation All-Stars for some reason I don't understand. Especially because they used to be the PlayStation characters, and I just don't know. And they're obviously iconic enough. People from PlayStation know who they are, and they're really famous. I don't understand why they wouldn't include them in PlayStation All-Stars. Spyro I understand a little bit because of Skylanders. Which I don't even get me started on the fact that they put Spyro in Skylander because it makes me really mad every time I see it. But yeah, either of the characters would be fun. Spyro could use fire, or he'd just be a tiny Ridley. It's what we want, right? Just a tiny dragon. I mean, we do want to play as Ridley, but yeah. We're probably not going to get to play as Ridley, unless they introduce a boss rush mode where you can play as all the bosses and stuff. Crash, mangoes. Just everywhere. Just mangoes! Mangoes! And then the first Final Smash, the Humlagod guy can just come out or something else. Number 1 third-party character that I want, Dig Dug. Now, I know Pac-Man's already in the Namco one, but if they could put in Ryu, who's just another Capcom character, why not include, Dig Dug? He could, first Final Smash, he could bring out all drawing a blank on what the enemies' names are, but the things that he blows up, the dragons and the goggly thingies. And they could all come out, and then he pumps them up, and then and everyone flies off the screen, and cool. And he could, hit people with his pump. Yeah, it'd be cool. I've wanted Dig Dug for a while. Now, let's move on to my new characters. Now, this one is my number 6 because I really don't think they're going to release it for this game. I think they're going to wait till the next one, till Smash 5, because they need some more first-party characters to put in that are bigger and more hypeable. Number 6 is Inkling. It's obvious what it could do. It could have the roller, the new weapon, the new paintbrush weapon, the new splash-o-matic weapon, the gun, obviously, and the sniper. I think that's what it's called. I haven't gotten the game yet, so I'm just gonna go on what I've heard so far from these. Now let's move on to number 5. Number 5 is Balloon Fighter / Stanley the Bugman. I think that we should get a retro character like Duck Hunt or something else. And there's not that many left except for Balloon Fighter and Stanley the Bugman. Now the problem with Balloon Fighter is Villagers Upbeat is Balloon Fighter. It's basically just that. Stanley the Bugman would be cool though. Stanley the Bugman was from Donkey Kong 3 and he has a trophy in Melee, which I'll put here. And I just think both of them would be really cool, and I couldn't decide between the two. Number 4, Impa from Legend of Zelda. There are not a ton of Zelda characters that you can put in here. I mean, there's Tetra, but that would just be Toon Link again. And then there's Tingle. I want Tingle, but that's never going to happen. And Groose, but that's never going to happen. I wanted Girahim for a while, but as of now, I'm like, no. Maybe whoever is the if it's it's probably Ganondorf, maybe. I don't know. I should probably finish Skyward Sword before I start predicting what's going to be in the new Zelda. Yeah, Impa. I'd like it to be the Hyrule Warriors one, where she has the giant sword, and because that has a lot more potential than her other appearances. Plus, her other appearances are kind of fucking creepy, to be honest. Number 3. Now, number 3 has 3 characters, because any 3 of these characters I would be perfectly alright with. And to be honest, okay, let me just tell you what they are. Jeff, Paula, and Pooh from Earthbound. Earthbound needs more representation. And to be honest, I really would just rather have Jeff. He's an assist trophy, though, so, I mean, I'd be okay with Paula or Pooh, but they'd just be like Ness or Lucas already, and they would just do what Ness and Lucas are already doing. So I'd rather have Jeff, because he doesn't use his, psychic power. He doesn't have any psychic powers. He just uses bottle rockets and zip guns, and he'd be really cool. I was wrong, because I like Earthbound. Number 2, King K. Rool from Donkey Kong. We need more heavyweights, we need more villains, and we need more crocodiles. Or alligators. Is it a crocodile or an alligator? Doesn't matter. Now, one funny thing that I did hear the other day was, like, they added King K. Rool, then we could just add Wart too, and we could have the 3 we could have the 3 like villains that are animals, the 3 main Mario and / Donkey Kong ones, because we'd have Bowser, King K. Rool, and Wart, which is kind of funny. But what was I saying? Oh, yeah, King K. Rool. He could have his boxing gloves, and he could dress in his scientist outfit, his pirate outfit, his normal outfit with the cape, or I really like the costume from Super Sluggers too. That one looks really good. I would hope that's what they would use, but except give him his like red eye again, because I like the red eye. The red eye is cool. Don't judge. Don't judge his red eye, especially when he could eat even like one swallow. So yeah. Okay, and number 1. Number 1. Waluigi! Wah! I'm pretty sure some of you saw it. What is the name of my channel? Somewhere. It's somewhere here. What is the name of my channel? Doodle Waluigi. Don't believe me, just wah. Waluigi will be in there eventually. If it's not this Smash, it'll be Smash 5. Waluigi needs to be in there. There's already Mario, Luigi, and Wario. Why isn't there Waluigi? Why? Why is he a assist trophy again? I just want to play as Waluigi. Why can't I not play? Why? I want to be the winner. But I can't because Waluigi's not in there. Making my way downtown. Yeah. Okay. So I really want Waluigi in there just because, like, he could use his tennis racket like he does in his assist trophy now. He could stomp people into the ground for his down smash. His side B could be the tennis racket or a golf club or something else like Peach's. His down B could be the stomping thing. His neutral B could just be I have no idea. He could just just hit someone, to be honest. It's Waluigi. They could do anything with him. I really want his up B to be like swimming through the air. Like he does in what game? Does he do that in Strikers? He does it in some game. He just swims through the air, and I want that to be his up B. And then his taunt could be this from Mario Strikers, where he basically just tells everyone to go suck Shrek! So I really want Waluigi, because I know Sakurai will just be like, okay, what have we not done so far with any other character because it's crossing the line? Do that for Waluigi. Okay? Okay. Cool. Confirmed for Smash. Thanks for watching, guys. And remember, with you guys around, it's always
Waluigi time!
Waluigi! Ridley! Goku! Shrek! Waluigi! Ridley! Goku! Shrek!
Don't believe me, just watch! Wah! Mega Man went downtown, whacking fast, faces passing, I'm homebound, diddly diddly day, and I miss you, and I need you, and I wonder if I could fly into the sky. Do you think time would pass me by? 'Cause I will. Oh my god, my throat hurts so much.